Joe Cook and the Sports Seat bring you some Hump Day sports. Yesterday, the Alaska Nanooks named their team captains for the 2013-2014 season. The senior class makes up a big part of the captainship. Colton Beck, who was an assistant captain last season, was named team captain. Beck tallied 21 points last year and was second in power play and game-winning goals. He'll be joined by assistant captains Cody Kunick, the top returner in scoring, and defenseman Michael Quinn, who are also seniors. Sophomore Colton Porreco was named assistant captain as well. The captains talked about being chosen by their teammates to lead.
I think I'm more of a guy that's a leader by example. I'm going to go out and do the things right on the ice and work my hardest every day, whether it's in the gym or on the ice in the classroom.
You know, you got to lead by example, and you got to be leaders on and off the ice. So I think it says a lot about our class and what our capabilities are.
Can't say enough about my team. I have to thank them for trusting me to have the A on, and I'm just going to do my best to fulfill the requirements of being a leader on this team.
I think it's going to be everybody that's a leader, not just the captain and the assistants. It's everyone that's going to be pulling together, which is going to be a huge success.
And the Nanooks had their first practice in the Carlson Center today. The new locker room and surrounding areas are undergoing their final touches. Here's just a little tease of what you can see. It's not much, just outside the new facilities on the southeast entrance to the Carlson. The Gov Cup is on display, as well as a collage of Nanooks in the community. This renovation process started a week after the season was over earlier this year. The players saw it for the first time last night after practice today. The team is appreciative of their new digs.
It's unbelievable. It's just so nice. I mean, it's just more of a motivation to have a great year this year and really give back to the program that gave us such a great locker room.
We can't take it for granted. We're pretty fortunate to have that, and a lot of people went through a lot of work to give us that. So, I mean, we're happy to have it.
Coach Reinhaller said it best, you know, we still got to block shots and we still got to make plays and we still got to work hard, you know. So this is just certainly a nice little boost to get things going here this season.
Now, the new facility is under lock and key. I couldn't even get in to see it, but you and I will on Tuesday, October 15th at 3:30 for the opening ceremony at the Carlson. There's more on AlaskaNanooks.com. And now for some high school volleyball. Last night at Boileau Hall, the undefeated Rams were without Marissa King and Maya Tompkins due to sickness. The Rams were up 2 sets, but the Allison Ravens won a 15-0 run in the third set, taking a 15-8 lead led by Katie Brower serving and the play of Larissa Franklin. Allison won the third 25-20. The Rams settled down after a timeout with the Ravens leading 5-1 in the fourth. Monroe went on a 7-1 run, getting the fourth game 25-16. Emily Pfister stepped up with 20 kills and 5 blocks. Andy Clark had 25 assists. The Rams are 10-0.
We have more potential than that, and that should have been our victory, but we came out a little flatter than they did.
It felt really good. Like, it shows that we are a team. Like, we're not depending on just one player.
I just told them, I said, we weathered storms before, so we got to come out on fire and you know, start off with our serving, and that's where I think we
to get better, there was a basketball camp in the Effie Cochran Gym this past Sunday. Local players from elementary to high school age got training and teaching from Emery Walton, a club coach and basketball trainer who came all the way from Atlanta, Georgia to run a 3-day camp through a connection with Melanette Martin. Jeff Zimmerman, the Effie Cochran Warriors basketball coach, was open to having the camp, which was the first time something like this has happened at Effie Cochran. Players like West Valley Junior Tyrese Washington were able to work important dribbling and shooting drills and apply them in a scrimmage. Walton says Alaska basketball talent is a diamond in the rough.
I think the talent here is very underrated. I don't think people recognize that there are very good basketball players here, and guys have just got to come see these players in Alaska. One thing I really want the kids to learn is that with hard work you can accomplish anything, and as long as you're going to work as hard or harder than the next person, there's nothing that you can't do.
Finally, tonight we announce our weekly Pro Football Challenge winner. This week's winner is Seth Zaruki, or Rookie. Seth got 13 out of 15 picks right, including picking the Patriots in their win over Atlanta. Seth gets an oil change from Stanley Nissan. Through 4 weeks, Gary Baudette and Glenn Lee are tied at the top. Then it's Robert and Jiggity in second and third place. Mike Schultz and I tied at 42, and Fred Brown is 3 back at 39. And tune in tomorrow as the Natick volleyball team. They get ready for their 3-game homestand, and the Ice Dogs are back in the Big Dipper this weekend. You'll see them as well. But that's a wrap for sports tonight. Thanks for rocking with me for a little while. Mike Schultz is next with your full weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.